Heartland Proud is being presented in HD.
Well, we all have hobbies, things we like to do in our free time. But the man you're about to meet takes the word hobby to a whole new level. For this Wahoo man, the word hobby just doesn't quite cover it. That's why he is making the Heartland proud.
Bob Janecek had always loved farming, but his full-time job with the railroads always cut into his part-time love for the land.
But you always kind of liked farming?
Yes, I still do. As you see, I dress like a farmer, and I still got that farming in my blood.
So in 1965, Bob decided he wanted to start restoring old cars. But that simply didn't suit him.
You didn't like restoring cars that much?
No.
Why not?
Too much work. To me, it was boring. I just like tractors. I like to push them around, and it didn't fit my fancy, I guess.
After restoring a Model A car and Model T truck, Bob turned his attention to tractors. All of his attention.
When I first started, I hauled in 20 on one weekend.
His first restore job was a WC Alice Chalmers.
I just rubbed it off, sanded it off, and painted it. I thought, boy, this is going to be easy. But after that, they got a little more tougher.
Because back then, you could get one for only about $50.
This tractor's a 1941.
So we kept restoring.
About all brands.
And restoring.
I work on them a few hours every day.
And restoring.
$16.30. If it's cheap and the right price, I'll buy it.
So today, after 44 years of restorations,
this tractor here now is my 43rd tractor.
43 tractors. Most of them he keeps here in his barn. Some at other spots around his property. Olivers and Internationals, Massey Harris's and Hubers, Cockshuts, and Minneapolis Molines.
It's turned out to be a heavy-duty hobby and an expensive one.
It seems like it might be close to an addiction.
It is. You might call that. It might be an addiction also.
But Bob actually has more tractors still waiting to be restored.
This is the biggest row crop tractor I got.
And the ones he has already finished.
I might have over 100. I don't know.
He's also restored old bulldozers and other machinery. He says when it comes right down to it, he just doesn't like seeing anything old get sent to the scrap heap.
When I was a little kid, and I knew there was a lot of old cars back in them days, and I knew what every neighbor, what kind of car they had, and if they had a tractor, I knew what that was. I was always interested in antique stuff.
Bob says he'd like to restore 50 tractors when he's all finished. At the rate of one a winter, he'll be 86 when he reaches his goal.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to get to it. We're going to give her a whirl. If my health holds up and everything, well, I might make it.
And when he is not restoring in the summers, he goes to tractor shows around the Midwest and takes his wife with him. He says she has gradually become more accepting of his hobby over the years.